Hello, everybody. This is Louie from Shaoku Gaming, coming to you with. By the way, if y'all are wondering why, well, I'm doing these videos like along with my gaming videos, just because these are shorter to make and stuff. I don't really edit these; I record them on my phone. I might try to start using iMovie to actually edit them. If anyone can tell me how to use iMovie like mobile, please. I might watch some videos, tutorials, because it really does tick me off. I'm not that good with it. But I wanted to show y'all this new tool that I got. Well, kind of tool. This is another tool. It's one of my tool tips, like Adam Savage would say. Adam, I'm not trying to steal your ideas, man, but I have tools I like too. You promote in your own videos. If you have any tools you like, please, or they want me to check out, leave in the comments. So I'm doing that on my own. But in case you guys don't know, I am a big Popsocket fan. Popsocket is one of my favorite companies. They make more than just pop sockets now. Here's an example of a pop socket. I'll show you all the pop sockets I have real quick. I have a small little collection of them. And they make a bunch of things now. They make the pop sockets. They make mounts and attachments, like other things, little wallets that go on the back. They make face masks, which honestly they make fashionable face masks. They're never going to be, stop trying to normalize face masks. But they make them like fashionable because you can make money. It's something they can make money off of, and that's fine. I'm not gonna buy one. I stick with the classic blue face mask. I have some of these black. That's another story. Do y'all want to see a favorite? Oh, come on. Would y'all like to see a favorite thing on my favorite face masks? I wear them like this. I don't wear them like this. Yeah. Well, no, because I don't have favorite face masks. These things suck. These are among the better ones, so I might start wearing these, because they're like foam. I don't know. I don't know. I just wear the blue face masks because I can just grab a new one. Anyways, that's besides the point. The point is, I really like pop sockets. I got a new I have a couple of pop sockets here. Look, I'll show you. I have the one that I'm recording with, and this pop socket actually has a good story. This pop socket, now I have to hold my phone up. As you can see, I used a pocket knife, and I etched the pop socket, or like what you want to call it. I like engraved in it using my pocket knife. You can tell it's not with the pocket knife. It says 2020. It's got that little cross-eyes kind of face. I'm kind of like, I'm not like a depressed, suicidal, crazy man. I just kind of like that face. Looks kind of cool. Has an LK on it. And this is the pop socket that I use on a daily basis. Let me put the phone case back on 3. Put it back on there so I can use it. And before that, my daily pop socket was, well, let's see, the very first pop socket I ever got was this one right here. This is my favorite pop socket. You may remember my guinea pig Rocky, who unfortunately passed away about 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, like not long after he passed away, I decided I wanted to make something for him to remember him by. And well, I have the memories, and I've picked some pictures and stuff. I don't have that many pictures of him, which is a shame, but I have the memories. And I wanted to make something for him, and so I made this. Popsockets allows you to go on their website and customize your own pop socket. Now, I've retired this pop socket for the most part. I've actually put some tape on it. You can see, how do I get it going to frame? I put some tape around it so that it kind of like protects it a bit, because you can see it's fading on the edges. This pop socket is for the most part retired. I just use it. I might like find a way to display it on the wall. Maybe stick. Oh, look at actually from this new pop socket I got a brand new one of these. I might waste this on sticking it on the wall, or just put it in a frame or something. I don't know. I'd rather not waste this in case I get another phone case. But yeah, this is my favorite pop socket because it means a lot to me. Rocky was my pal, and so are my current guinea pigs, Apollo and MJ. Yeah. And if you want to go see them, pictures of them and stuff, you can go to the Clepadlo Zoo Instagram page, at Clepadlo Zoo, no spaces, no caps. And I have another pop socket right here. This is just a plain black one. I bought this, I think. I usually buy a new pop socket. I love these new pop socket designs, where it's like that you can twist it off. You see, like what I just did. Watch. Here's my old phone with a pop socket on. Demonstrate. You can twist it on and twist it off. Then I can wirelessly charge. This one doesn't wirelessly charge. This is a garbage phone. My first ever phone was this. That's another story. And yeah, it's fantastic, and I can swap them without having to pop the adhesive off. Because while they advertise the adhesive as being removable and replaceable, I know Kimberleia, I'll leave a link to her channel in the description. I don't watch her much anymore because now she just does a bunch of beauty stuff. which she always did, but like she used to do more pop sockets and stuff, and I actually liked it, but and she just became more of a well, which is understandable. She's a I don't know. Anyways, everybody has their likes, their hobbies. So, yeah. Another pop socket I have is, by the way, this is actually my first pop socket. As you can see, it was an original version. The back is broken off. I found this on the park one day, and I actually put this on over it because underneath this is a picture of someone's dog, and my mom, just a picture of a dog, and my mom, when I showed it to her, just assumed that, she just kind of assumed that it was just someone's dog. And so she was like, if you want to like glue that thing to a case or why not? Because I tried to glue it, as you can see, to a case. Didn't work out well. She was like, you got to plug it and you got to, you know, cover that up or something. You got to put your own thing on it because that might be someone's dog. I was like, all right. So I took it off. And there's a dog right here. I hope if I ever peel this off, that might peel off with it. But I doubt the image would actually peel off. Because, yeah, there's painter's tape under it, too. I think I put some painter's tape under it, some green painter's tape. But, yeah, so I have this. This is my very first, technically speaking, this is my very first pop socket. It goes there too. So my other pop sockets I have are, okay, see, here's an example of an old school one. This one does not have the removable top. I apologize, y'all. I'm keeping my window open and I did not want to shut it for this video. This is one, I actually put some new adhesive on it recently. I put some double-sided tape. It's like this thick stuff. It should hold. I'm not going to put it on a case. I don't think this one's going to be for a case. Oh, I love that sound, you know, just the classic pop socket snap. Yeah. It's a carbon fiber one. As you can see, the carbon fiber is a bit dirty, but I like this. It's a nice, lightweight. I love carbon fiber. It's just when I get my muscle car, it's going to have a lot of carbon fiber. I'm going to replace a lot of stuff with carbon fiber, even though it's expensive. And now I also have this pop socket. I know I'm just going through my pop socket collection, but I have this pop socket as well. Okay. That has just a nice little marble pan. I think I ordered this because, like, every time I get a new phone case, I could just order, nowadays I could just order the pop base, just the base, you know, this part right here. But back then, you couldn't do that. Now you can do this, but back then you couldn't do that. And I just figured, $10, get myself another one for the collection. And so I do. Nowadays you can buy either the base separately or the top separately. But I just thought, whenever I buy a new pop socket or like a new case and I want like a new base to put it on, now I have one, but like, I usually just buy another pop socket because honestly, man, it's $10, who cares? Add another one to collection. But yeah, so, and this one actually has a bit of a story. This is the one that usually stays on this. This is like my, I don't know, I don't really use this phone anymore, but it just stays on this usually. And it works, but the problem is one time, oh, I turned on the phone accidentally. It's an Alcatel. I don't like this phone much. I respect it as my main phone for a while, but it was before I got this, I hated this phone. And yeah, so because I actually ended up having to super glue this little piece right here, this bracket, and so it holds pretty well, but I just don't trust it to daily drive this pop socket anymore. It's just not really a daily driver pop socket. But it's fine. It has the red. I kind of decked it out to have the red right there. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know. I'm sorry to make it so long, but yeah, that's the introduction out of the way. 8 minutes. I know, y'all. I'm trying to work on getting my point across faster, but I just wanted to show you all this is like a video about just pop sockets in general. But the main pop socket I want to talk about is this new one I got, like, actually, just only like 2 hours ago it showed up in the mail. And I've been using it for a bit. And let me turn off this phone real quick. It arrived in, God, I hate this phone. It's still at 100% battery, though. Wow, look at that. Yeah, power off. It arrived in this case. Now, I'm gonna put this case in the wall because I don't usually keep my pop socket case, but I like this one. It's a Sog Popsocket. You know, look, the knife company Sog, wonderful makers of different sort of multi-tools and blades and stuff like that. It's a very utilitarian looking case, bit different looking. I like it. Pop grip multi-tool. So that's what this is. Let me put this back on the wall like I had. Sit right there. So yeah, this thing is a pop grip, pop grip multi-tool. And here's what it is. There it is. So you may be wondering what is that thing in there? Well, I'll show you. It's twisted on, just like the other ones. You probably noticed the first thing, yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. But the big thing with this is that it has 3 different colors, black, blue, and green. I wanted to get black, but honestly, I was like, come on, man, I gotta give myself a bright pop socket. Most of mine are pretty, like, black and gloomy, except for this one. and the marble one is just still kind of gloomy because it's white and black. But the point is, that thing in there is a multi-tool. You twist it, and you pull out, or you can like kind of lift it out, or it just pops out. But no, it twists in there like it has magnets, and it like twists into the slot, so it just stays in there like that. And when you want to get out, you just twist and pull. It's a bit tricky, especially with the little hook there. But basically, let's talk about this multi-tool for a minute. This multi-tool is just a piece of, I'd say, stainless steel painted black, and it's got this bottle opener here. And then it's got a bit of a prying edge, I would say. Not much of a, I think maybe a bit of a flathead screwdriver, if you will. I wouldn't really use this to, like, pry something. Or like, but look, it's a bit of a flathead screwdriver. But the coolest thing about it is that it has this hole right here. See how the hole's like a hexagon, I think it's called? I don't know, kind of forgot my gons. But, basically, this hole allows you to take your little bit, and this one's broken. It's got a broken thing, but I'm gonna probably buy a little set of these, to be honest, for this. And you can put it in there. It's not the most secure connection, but there you go. Now you have a little screwdriver. You just put the bit in there, and it falls out. You know, where'd that go? But if you were to hold the top in place, if you needed a little emergency screwdriver and you just had to be carrying one of these bits with you, or if you had any toolkit, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get too much use out of that feature. I mean, I might use the bottle opener, but mainly I want it because, I mean, I like Sog. They're a good knife company. I don't think I have any Sog knives. I know my dad does. But I like them as a knife company. I figured they probably aren't going to make this for too long. They're probably not going to do this collaboration forever. This is a collaboration with Sog and Popsocket. And I'm like, you know, two companies I really like. Let's get it. And so, yeah, it's a bit of a novelty Popsocket, really. Well, like I said, I'm gonna rock it for a while and see if I like it, for just, you know, it's cool here. The tool is nice. I like the tool. Let's put that bit right there. And yeah, again, right now I'm in the habit of lining up the lettering. You can see there's some lettering on it. It's kind of hard to see. And there's lettering right there. I'm in the habit of lining up the lettering. I'm gonna have to get out of that habit because it's gonna be, like, take a while. But you probably already noticed the next thing. This is not my favorite Popsocket. It's probably like it might become my second favorite, but it's because two reasons. A, this is my favorite Popsocket, obviously. And B, there's one thing about that I don't like, or that I kind of like, but I think I like it, but I also don't like it. It has its upsides and its downsides. Its downsides are when it's just sitting on the phone, but its upsides are when you're, well, okay, let me say it first. If you look at the size, that Popsocket is way bigger than the regular one. And it makes sense, because if you were to have just the Pops, look how small that multi-tool would be. It would be so small if you didn't have it like that. It's kind of hard to show. Yeah, it'd be so small if it wasn't that big, which makes sense, so I understand it. And I can see the benefits and the downsides of this. I can see the benefit of being able to put your phone at a more straight up and down angle, depending on how you position the socket, or the Popsocket. And also, just, you know, I guess if you want that, if it looks a bit bigger, covers up your hand or something. If you have like a cut right there or something, you know, you want to, for the picture or something, you gotta cover it up. I don't know why. That sounds kind of weird. I don't know, but like, that's the one benefit that I can see to it, is that you can stand up your phone a bit more, which I actually kind of like that. And then even if you want to go back down to like what your other Popsockets would be, just do it like this, and then that's a bit more wieldy for compared to your other Popsockets. Not quite as much, like, honestly, that I do that a lot with my other, like, regular size Popsockets, is that I'll tilt it, like, you know, I'll tilt it like that. And with this one, I have to be careful, it's too fast. Oh, I guess yeah, you gotta, oh, you can even do that way, too, I didn't even notice that. That way kind of gives you a little bit more, well, no, it does the same thing, really. But yeah, so, that was a long way of saying that this is my new Popsocket, and frankly, it was $25. A bit pricey for a Popsocket, but quite frankly, the reason I got it was mainly because my brother recently got a vinyl, you know, like a record. You know what a record looks like. I have a record player over here and some records down there. He got a record player, or like a record version, and it was like, you know, a regular size Popsocket. But it would spin, or it spun. The top of it spins. It has a little bearing, and it spins really good. And he was acting all bougie with his spinning Popsocket, and I was like, I gotta one-up him. I am the tech guy of the house. You don't challenge the tech guy of the house. And now I'm back on top. when I showed him this, he was like, "Oh, okay, man, you want to be all that guy? I'll show you." So it's probably the beginning of a Popsocket war, and basically whoever has the most money will have the coolest Popsocket or thing. He was like, "I'll get a Popsocket wallet," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'll get a credit card and stuff. He said, like, I'm like, all right. But yeah, so that is my tool tip for today. Remember to go subscribe to M Savage and his gang because they gave me the whole tool tip idea. I hope you're enjoying the tool tip. Yeah, I'll leave a link for this. I'll leave a link to Kimberly's channel. I'll also leave a link to the Popsocket website because it was about more than just this. I'll leave a link to the Popsocket website in general, and also maybe another link to just this tool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Peace out. That was a bit of a bad one.